Hi, this is Nina Kaleshu here today, and we are with Her Excellency Miss Nurten Ural. How are you today?
Thank you, I'm fine.
Good, thank you. She is the Honorary Consul, General of Republic of Turkey. Tell me a little bit about your role.
Thank you. As Honorary Consul General, we are identified by the State Department in the United States, and basically our responsibilities is to promote our country, whether it's educational, business, technology, cultural.
And do you live here or in Turkey?
I live here.
Okay.
I was born in Turkey, but came here when I was 3 years old.
Okay.
And have lived here ever since.
Really, you love Michigan?
I do. Sometimes in the winter I don't. But
I know the winter part is probably the worst part of it. But other than that, I feel like it's a very nice place to live because it's so diverse.
It is.
You know?
It definitely is. It's diverse, and people accept other cultures. And in fact, many are very interested in learning about other cultures.
Of course. So what are some of the challenges that you face as a woman in this position?
Well, we have a consular corps in Michigan area where there's about 58 career consul generals as well as honorary consul generals. In fact, just last week I became the president.
Oh, congratulations.
And I believe I am the first woman president.
Wow.
So probably out of the 58 members, there is maybe 3 or 4 women.
Wow.
Doing this responsibility. So, but I see it as a plus. We're very well accepted, and in fact, they even treat us better than most of the men.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So is there a message that you feel like you can send to any other woman that thinks that they might not be able to succeed in a role like this?
Well, I'm a big proponent of women, of course, and professional women. And what I would suggest to them is follow your dreams, and you can do anything that you really want to do. I think more and more women are getting into the fields that men predominantly dominate. Which is wonderful.
Yes.
When I was doing interior design business, of course, I was working with a lot of construction workers with men, and in those times it was a challenge. They didn't really accept women in the construction field, but now I think it's much, much different.
Yeah, much easier. Interior design.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about that. I'm a huge fan of interior design, and it's just everything about it I love. How did you get into that, and what have you done with it?
Thank you. Actually, when I first started my university, I wanted to be a fashion designer. I went to New York and got accepted in the Fashion Institute of Design. And went to orientation, but I hated New York at that time because it was the first time I went away from my parents and away from home. So I came back, and the next best thing in Michigan was interior design. So that's how I got into interior design. I got a scholarship at Michigan State University to go to interior design, did my bachelor's and master's in it. After that, I opened my own firm, which was 32 years ago, not to mention my age, but it was a long time ago. So in the 32 years, we were doing commercial interiors, and we did everything from designing interiors to installing and putting the product together. Everything to do with interior design, not actually building the building, but everything inside the building.
Okay. So was this just a talent that you had within that came out? Or, I mean, because I've never gone to school for any of this, and I know lots of upcoming people that are doing this now that just, it's like a natural talent.
It is a natural talent, I think, within. When I was younger, I always liked art. I always drew pictures, and always liked color. So I think it's something you can learn, but you really have to have the talent also.
Yeah, of course. So tell me a little bit about the mission that we're hearing so much about with Turkey and America.
Well, there is a big push with President Obama and our Prime Minister and our President, Abdullah Gül, on connecting and doing trade, bilateral trade between the two countries. As you know, Turkey has been a big ally of the United States. They've been with NATO. They're fighting, terrorism together. So there's a lot there, and with that goes along the exchanges of business as well as exchanges of higher education and cultural exchanges. So that's how the Turkish Resource Center of North America came about. We started it about 2 years ago, and the purpose was threefold. One is business, bilateral trade and business. The other one is educational, higher education trade. And the third, of course, is cultural exchanges. So the mission, the trade missions that we do throughout the year is to connect United States businesses, higher education people with the Turkish businesses and higher education people so they can form partnerships. And in that way, it benefits people going from the United States in economic development, and it also benefits Turkey, especially like research and development. United States is very big on, and they could work with the Turkish firms or universities and form partnerships to do greater things, as well as there's a lot that Turkey can offer also. So it's just a win-win situation both for United States and Turkey to do that. There is $20 billion worth of trade being done between the two countries. Unfortunately, the percentage that the United States invests in Turkey is a lot less than what Turkey invests in United States. So there's the agreement between our Prime Minister and President is to balance that. And of course, Turkey is the middle, with the Middle East, very close to the Middle East. So there is a lot of work that it is a hub. It is a bridge between Europe and the Middle East and Asia. So it is considered a hub where it is beneficial to all of the Middle East as well.
Do you feel like the things that are happening in the Middle East right now are affecting this mission?
It's not a whole lot. There has been many people asking, well, is it safe to go there? Should we, postpone our trips? And my explanation to that is not really, because we've gone there, we've taken trade missions there, and it has not affected it at all. And as of now, it's very safe, so it should not be a problem at all.
Good, because I've heard Turkey is just beautiful. It's definitely on my list of a place to go.
And you really should. We'll have to take you there.
I will love to. Can you tell me a little bit about the business initiatives, a little more, and the other two more important things with education and culture? Yes. Can you break them down a little more for me?
Certainly. I think the best way to connect people is to have them meet face to face. So what we do with the Turkish Resource Center of North America is we try to get groups from the United States to go over to Turkey, and from Turkey to come to the United States, so they can actually see the work environment, whether it's a business or higher education, university, etc. It's always good to see the other partners' work environments and how they work and the method they work in. And then also from the United States going to Turkey, there is very little knowledge, I think, sometimes when people do not visit other countries and they have different things in mind, but once they see it, they actually know what they can do to form these partnerships to help both counterparts.
Different perspective. We all see a perspective of Middle East in different ways. Sometimes it's not usually as the best way to see it. And that's why we want to make sure to show everyone out there that it's not bad. It's not this horrible place. There's a lot of great things going on, and you know, obviously this is what that's about. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, and it's always, I always tell the Turkish government and officials and tourism agencies that you can do all the advertising in the world on TV, on poster boards, on magazines, but it's nothing like having people actually go there and see it, and showing them that it's not a horrible place. The Mideast or Turkey is not a horrible place to visit. Actually, it's very nice, and people are very impressed with it. Of course, the history and the culture, you have to experience it to really know what it is.
Of course. So what do you feel Turkey's most important message is to America?
I think the most important message is Turkey is a very important country because of its location, because of the economy. Turkey was #1 fastest growing economy in the world in 2011. Now I believe it's #2. It's 6th in economy in Europe, 16th in the world. And by 2020, they do expect to be in one of the top 10. Wow. So it is a country that did not go into recession, as a lot of the European countries and the United States did go through. So in the past, they have gone through many recessions, and I think by trial and error, they learned how not. It's something that Turkey can really teach, I think, educate other countries of how to sustain your country so you don't go into recession.
That's very interesting. I mean, I didn't even know that, and that's back to your perception on other countries. You know, that would have never crossed my mind.
Yeah, and it doesn't.
Exactly.
Of course. Yeah.
So, as a Middle Eastern American, what benefits will I see or should I see of this mission?
Well, I think any, of course, Middle Eastern community here are very professional. They have businesses, and it is a great way to expand your business, boost your international competitiveness. Going to Turkey and working with companies there, because Turkey works with the whole Middle East, whether you're in the construction field, whether you're in the products field, whether you're in the food and beverage field. It really is a place where every Middle Eastern country, as well as Middle Eastern community in the United States, should connect. In fact, Turkey, of course, is important because of the geographic location. It is the middle of Europe, Asia, Middle East, Caucasus, etc. Within a 3 to 4 hour airplane ride, you can reach like 56 different countries, which is huge. I don't think there's very many countries that can say that.
No, probably not. Is there anything else that you would like to touch base on, possibly, that we weren't able to talk about?
Sure. One thing I want to say is that if you are looking to boost your international competitiveness, and if you would like to go to Turkey as a group or as a company or as a university, we have customized delegation trips that we can customize to your special goals and objectives. And what we do is we take groups and we set up meetings for counterparts, as well as business-to-business meetings that would benefit you. Of course, that would benefit the counterparts as well. So we have done these, and it has worked wonderfully in the instances. So this is something we would like to help you with if you are interested in expanding your business and internationally and in that part of the country.
So how would, for example, if I were to look into something like this, how would I go about doing that? What would be my best? Would it go on a website? Is there someone I should be contacting?
Yes, you can always contact me.
Okay.
And you can get a hold of me by going into our website, which is TRCNA, TRCNA.org.
Okay.
So TRCNA.org, Turkish Resource Center of North America. You can also Google. My name is Nurten Ural, Nurten-Ural. And if you Google me, you'll find me.
But that's great, because for anyone out there that does watch this and has these great ideas and great businesses that can go internationally, you know, look into it. This is a great opportunity, and you don't get this opportunity all the time. Make sure that you check out the website, check out the entire mission. There's so much to do, and you know, this is the time to do it. It hasn't been a better time, and why not now?
Thank you.
Thank you. It was very nice meeting you.
Very good meeting you. One thing I did forget to mention is we do have a summit coming up in November 4th and 5th. And this summit will be a huge event where we have panels that talk about business and how to connect and what are the advantages and creativity and innovation for both countries. So November 4th and 5th, if you would like to come, it would be a great networking opportunity. So you can go into our website and get more information on that. Yeah.
Good, thank you. Again, we would like to thank Her Excellency, Ms. Nurten Ural, for being here with us. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I look forward to actually looking more into this myself. It just seems like a wonderful idea and a great mission and a wonderful statement. Thank you so much. And
thank you.
For your time.
It was a pleasure being here.
Thank you.